We are used to associating youth with successful genetics or expensive care. But in practice, everyday habits decide everything. There are people who show by their example that appearance is the result of systemic actions, not an accident. Their approach does not require radical changes and is accessible to anyone who is willing to act consistently. This is just such a case. Meet Baek Jisoo. She's 54 years old, but she looks 25. And the reason is not because of miracle cures or a rare inheritance. Everything is based on a built-in system, and it confirms a simple idea. Youth is formed by daily actions. Watch the video to the end and you will find out her main secrets of youth. So, let's get started. The key foundation of her appearance is movement, but not episodic on a case-by-case basis, but regular and embedded in everyday life. Her morning doesn't start with checking notifications, but with activating her body. Light exercises to relieve swelling, gentle stretching, or calm yoga. All this triggers the lymphatic system, improves blood circulation, and makes the face fresher and firmer in the first hours after waking up. If you want to look younger, start with the most basic. Give at least 10 to 15 minutes of movement immediately after sleep. Even simple exercises like bends, rotations, and stretching will have an effect that will become noticeable after a couple of weeks of regular practice. However, it is not limited only to morning activity. During the week, her body receives a variety of loads. Pilates helps to work out deep muscles and improve posture. Strength training strengthens the body and accelerates metabolism. And cardio, in the form of running or active walking, supports endurance and cardiovascular health. An important point is diversity. When a person does only one type of workout, the body adapts quickly and progress slows down. Baek Jisoo avoids this by constantly changing the format of the load and surprising the body. A practical approach can be as follows: 2 days of strength training, 2 days of stretching, or Pilates, plus 1 or 2 days of cardio. And of course, daily activity, at least 8 to 10,000 steps per day. Her approach to strength training deserves special attention. She does not seek to lift maximum weights, but focuses on technique, movement control, and conscious muscle work. This approach not only reduces the risk of injury, but also creates an aesthetically toned body. If you want to achieve a similar effect, slow down the pace of the exercises, focus on the sensations, and do not rush to increase the load. The quality of performance is always more important than the number of repetitions. It also includes balance and coordination exercises, which are directly related to maintaining the health of the nervous system and reducing the risk of age-related changes. Nutrition is the base on which everything else is built. She doesn't follow strict diets, but she keeps her balance. There is enough protein in the diet, which is the basis for tissue repair, skin health, and the hormonal system. Vegetables provide the body with fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. An important point is moderation. She does not overeat and controls the caloric intake, which is one of the proven factors of longevity. But this is not about limitations, but about awareness and understanding of one's norm. Another strong habit is careful attention to the composition of products. She reads the labels and tries to choose simpler and more understandable options. It seems insignificant, but it is these decisions that shape health in the long run. A simple rule: if there are too many ingredients in the composition and half of them are unclear, it is better to choose another product. At the same time, it does not take the system to extremes. Sometimes he allows himself to eat outside the house. And this is part of the balance. Flexibility in the approach helps to avoid disruptions and maintain stability in the long term. Appearance and skincare. She doesn't use complicated schemes, but does basic things regularly: gentle cleansing, adequate hydration, skin nutrition with serums and creams, periodic use of masks. All this supports the protective barrier of the skin and slows down its aging. It is also important that the care does not apply only to the face. The neck, décolleté area, and arms receive the same attention because these areas most often give away age. In makeup, she adheres to the principle of naturalness, light textures, a minimum of overload, an emphasis on freshness. All this creates the effect of youth without feeling the mask on the face. This approach works not only visually but also psychologically. The natural image is perceived as younger. Hair is another important element that is often underestimated. A well-groomed hairstyle can visually rejuvenate for several years. Regular grooming, keeping in shape, and careful styling are all part of her daily habits. Practical advice: find a simple hairstyle that can be done in 10 to 15 minutes and stick to it. This small effort gives a noticeable result. And finally, the most important element is the way of thinking and lifestyle. She doesn't limit herself to just her home and routine. Traveling, concerts, new experiences, and constant development support brain activity and emotional state. Novelty reduces stress levels, improves hormonal balance, and even affects appearance in posture, facial expressions, and gaze. When a person lives actively and with interest, it is immediately visible. Moreover, she regularly tries something new, whether it's physical activity or just new walking routes, thereby maintaining the youth of the brain. As a result, it becomes clear that her appearance is not the result of a single secret, but a complete system. Daily exercise, varied workouts, regular skincare, balanced nutrition, active life, and constant development. All this is available to everyone if implemented gradually. Start with simple steps. Add morning exercises, monitor your diet, and increase your daily activity level. Within a month, you will notice changes, and after a year, the result will become obvious not only to you, but also to others. Friends, what do you think of this woman? Write your opinion in the comments. If this video was useful to you, then please like it and share the link with those who might find it particularly useful. We also recommend watching this video, which has now appeared on your screen.